Special people. How you guys doing? Figured I'd start reading from a. I was looking through my shit and I realized that I had started writing a book and forgot about it. So this is just a little book that I do for some y'all. Alright. Sephirah on the Tree of Life. Sephirah 10 through, or Sephirah 10 through 6, and the grades of 1 through 5 from the College of the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn go as follows. 1 degree equals 10, and that is the Sephirah, or Sephirah of Earth. And that's, so when you start the great work, you do two things: physical, spiritual. So everything you do physical, everything you do spiritual, you want to do a physical exercise or ritual for it. So if you are into witchcraft, right, and you do a spell, you better go running, or in fact do yoga and meditation before your spell. And I say this because it is we are part spiritual beings, and we are made of meat suits, our biological, space vehicles to get around and navigate, and so Earth, you want to learn the lesser banishing ritual, the pentagram, lesser invoking ritual, the pentagram. In the first degree, one equals 10, first 1 degree equals the 10th Sephirah of Malkut, or the kingdom that's Earth. Second degree equals the 9th Sephirah. So we're going from the bottom of the Tree of Life up, climbing. Path of the serpent. So that is the Sephirah of Yesod. That means foundation in Hebrew, and it's the moon. Or Luna, and that is where you start to really work on your craft, like your rituals, your spells, your spell work. You want to start lightly digging into, the zodiac, the tarot, and you want to really study the Hermetic Kabbalah. Dion Fortune's books on that are very, very good. She's a splendid magician. 3 degrees equals the 8th Sephirah of Hod, or Mercury. Hod means splendor. Hod, I can't really say it right in Hebrew, but you guys get the gist. It means splendor, or like glory. Here is what's called it's like the practicus grade. So you have your neophyte, which is 1st degree. 2nd degree is theoricus, where you're learning your theory. 3rd degree is your practical magic workings and manifestation stuff, and now you're going to be wanting to do mercurial things like really study like you're doing a fucking doctorate thesis, your doctorate thesis or whatever on the tarot, the zodiac, the tarot, and the tree of life, the Hermetic Kabbalah, all tie in together. So you need to study those three things: zodiac, tarot, Kabbalah. Dr. Paul Foster Case from the Builders of the Adytum is a tremendous resource for that. Fourth degree is called the Philosophist grade. This is where you have practiced. Fourth degree equals the seventh Sephirah, or Sephirah of Nechak, or Venus. Nechak means victory. You become victorious. Oh, and you got your four elements. So first degree is earth. Second degree is air. Third degree is water. Fourth degree, fire. Philosophist. Fourth degree is about really stamping. You're bringing together your practical magic and your theory, and now you're cementing and integrating a framework of philosophia, or your own belief system, in your own way that you do magic. You're cementing that, and you're just working on that. Here you're going to be doing a lot of invocations of fire and air, basically all of them. You're going to be doing the supreme ritual of the pentagram, invoking all things and spirit, because there is a portal grade between, it's called the 4 degrees of the last 4 Sephirah are it's called the College of the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn. The 5, 6, and 7th degree are the College of the Rose Rube et Aurore Crucis, which is the College of the Red Rose and the Gold Cross. So, what does that mean? It means you enter into the college of becoming a Rosicrucian. That's when you become an adept. One of my favorite rituals to become an adept, to become a 5 equals 6 Sephirah of Tiferet, or beauty, the sun, is you make your own casket, and you lie in your own casket for 3 days. After doing like a 7-day, I made my own, wrote my own, called this fucking Sage's Sapientia working, and it's 7 days of fasting and all types of ill shit, all like nothing but that. And then at the end of that, so those 7 days, you be doing a rigorous working routine of like about 6 months of working up to like fucking as much as you can fast and just all types of ill shit, but you'd be also building a casket made out of wood and drawing certain sigils on it of your liking and choosing, and also like Saturnian sigils and shit like this, also sun sigils, sigils of every kind, actually. But I'm getting ahead of myself, because between the 4th degree and the 5th degree you have a portal grade. That's called Dominus Liminis. It's unlike other magi that don't give a fuck what you do, I do. So, you cannot be a pussy or a retard. You have to meditate often. Create equanimity in your mind, which means you are unshakable. You are centered and focused. And you do that through meditating and yoga. And also the pentagram and hexagram rituals. Fast a lot. Drink Soleil water, which is pink Himalayan salt. And it's like a brine. It's distilled water that's been sitting with a lot of pink Himalayan salt for a week. That's what Soleil water is. Drink that shit. Coffee enemas, medications. I have to take medications because I get depressed a lot. In fact, this morning I was in a psychiatric ward. I just got out of a psychiatric ward for really fucking doing some suicidal shit. Vegetarian diet, very important. Don't sleep more than 6 hours. 4 to 6 hours is all you need. Do not eat a lot. 1 meal a day, I would say. Along with frequent fasting of food. Juice is cool. If you juice it yourself, even cooler. Dr. Sebi's diet. Excellent. Look into that. Dr. Sebi's alkaline diet. Sebi is how you spell his last name. But so take care of your mental health. Experiment with all the psychedelics, all the classical natural ones. LSD I would consider natural because it's from the ergot fungus. Everything else, nah. Like what is it? 25I and BOME. Don't do that shit. Don't do research chemicals. They're for fucking retards and pussies. Those are the two big ones. And what I mean by retard and pussy is if you say you can't meditate for 5 minutes a day, you're a pussy. If you can't go for a walk for 5 minutes a day, you're a pussy. If you shit like that. I'm not trying to be controversial or be a dick. This is how I speak, and if you don't like it, fuck off. Don't be a pussy. Don't be a retard. I should probably use a different word, right? Don't be ignorant, I guess. It was ignorant of me to say retard, I guess, probably, right? Because that can hurt people's feelings, right? Don't be ignorant. Try to learn as much as you can about everything. Different points of view, so you can have you can integrate people's points of view into your own world. You see, everybody's got a universe inside of them, and we all think that a lot of times we get wrapped up in ourselves. It's good to have self-love. Take care of yourself first. Make sure your side of the street's clean. But you have to be understanding of where other people are coming from. And that will allow you to see, it'll allow you to understand. If you don't want to understand, you're not going to. You can understand, so then you can overstand, then you can understand that shit. That's wisdom. That's the supernal triad on the tree of life. Knowledge and wisdom. Um, you know, they say like Da'ath, the 11th secret Sephirah, or Sephirah is like a is knowledge. I would move that up and say that knowledge is the 10th, or I mean the third. Knowledge is Binah. Understanding and then wisdom, what you have integrated inside of you that does not go away. You've glued it to your soul, and now you know these things, and you can say, I know where that person's coming from. You can avoid a lot of conflict that way, actually, and you can uh, you know, navigate life a little better that way, I would say. So don't be ignorant, please, and be a pussy. Change your consciousness. Ice baths, cold showers, fasting, meditation, prayer, magic ritual, yoga, physical exercise, writing, you know, the 7 classical liberal arts, the Freemasonry, rhetoric and logic and fucking reason, uh, uh, knowing the musical scale, knowing how to play like piano, violin, guitar, knowing how to paint or draw, or at least understanding color theory and shit like that, and how, like, Van Gogh is my favorite. And Starry Night is my favorite painting. Starry Night, though, it's not absolutely like outstanding when you first see it, but it draws me in. It draws me into it. So it doesn't have to be so realistic and vivid and so fantastic. In fact, the imperfections and the sloppy work, as long as it's done with integrity and honesty, and you're trying your best, is always the great work. There's some other the Google the 7 classical liberal arts. Most of all, you do not be a fucked up person. Please don't watch my channel if you are fucked up. Like, if you do fucked up shit, just your energy, dog, out. Here's what this is. It's okay to be fucked up in the head, okay? You can never be fucked up here. You cannot be fucked up in your heart. You have to be, when you do things, they must come from your heart. You can't be a manipulative motherfucker. Do not be manipulative. Don't watch my shit. Please. Like, I would say, if you're an honest person, you could be fucked up in the head, but not fucked up in the heart. If you're coming from a place of true honesty and you happen to have friction with somebody else, that's not being fucked up in the heart. Could be fucked up in the head, but you had good intentions. Okay, we all know that intention is very important in magic. So, but if you're doing something for an ulterior motive, it's like this. Damien Eccles talks about this in Angels and Archangels, how to pray. Constantine gutted the Bible of more than 50 books. Like the Apocrypha, that's like a quarter, or probably less than a quarter of what like actually was gutted from the Bible, the Holy Bible. You know, people like control. How do you control people? Through religion. This is not a religion, by the way. Although it's the aim, this is what Aleister Crowley would say, it's the aim of science with the goal of religion. So you want to form your own religion. Oh shit, my phone's about to die. But you want to form your own religion. Not somebody else's. You don't join a cult. You just have your beliefs, and you know what an ipsissimus is a 10th degree. It's the highest you go in magic. Ipsissimus, 10th degree, equals the first Sephirah of Keter, the crown. Wisdom. With the wisdom of knowing who you are and standing for something, having principles, being a principled person, and knowing exactly who you are. That's our goal, and it's slippery, but you can get there. I continue to do this work. The great work is what it's called. The great work upon the self and the soul. To inflame thyself in prayer, gratitude, and ritual to come together like peas and carrots. What's up, man?
Hey. No, I've got some salads for you. Oh shit, thanks, bud. Thanks.
Alright, so I love you guys, and I'll be back on. Alright, peace.